Hey y'all. Okay, so tonight I just wanted to briefly talk about confidence. We had a rough basketball night tonight. But we talked about confidence on the way home in the car. And bless my daughter's heart. She's so worried. She wants to be humble, but she's worried about coming across as cocky. And I was like, no, there is a big difference. So I got home and I was thinking about it, and really the huge difference between, and I'm going to share something with y'all in a minute, confidence and cockiness is that confidence is believing in yourself and having the skills to back it up. Sorry, it reminded me of a song. Really bad. And cockiness is bragging about something that you can't back up. So they're two totally different things. And a lot of times adults even get those mixed up. Because a lot of, I think insecurity will breed cockiness. Whereas people who are secure in themselves exhibit more confidence and less cockiness. If you know what I'm saying. So, and can you fake confidence? Sure you can. I remember walking into an OR one time, and I walked into the wrong OR. I had a mask and cap and everything on, but totally walked into the wrong OR. And I looked around and I was like, yeah, she's not in here. Carry on. She's not in here. I was looking for, never mind. And walked out. Did I come across as like confident I know what I'm doing? Yes. Was I mortified? Yes. So you can occasionally fake it, but not long term. And I don't even know that would be faking confidence. I guess it was. But I do hate the term. I hate the term fake it till you make it, because nobody wants to be fake. Or I guess some people do. I don't. Fake it till you make it, I cannot stand. But there is a quote by Marshawn Evans Daniels that is, instead of fake it till you make it, I love this quote. It is, speak what you seek until you see what you said. I know, right? I'm going to say it again. Speak what you seek until you see what you said. So it's basically, speaking something into existence, like putting it out there and stepping into that confidence. It's really hard, and I'm going to post that quote on Instagram, but it's really hard for young kids because, especially tweens, bless their hearts, no matter what, when those hormones hit, insecurity, they're hand in hand, that is, you're not a kid, but you're not an adult, and you've got these weird feelings, but you still want to play with toys. It's just the weirdest. I remember Kinley wanting to play with, what are those, not Shopkins, what are those, I forget what they're called, these little toys, and wearing a bra. And I was like, oh, I'm so confused. Like, she's wearing a little bra, and she's got, has a boyfriend, and she's playing with toys, but it's that weird time, sorry, Kinley, I hope that's okay, where they're in that in-between stage, where they're not a kid, they're not an adult, they're in that tween stage. And insecurity comes with it. And the problem is they're either painfully insecure, or they become so insecure they overcompensate and become painfully cocky. And then you've got problems with people being teased or feeling like they're bullied or feeling less than. And it's horrible. I know we've been through it once. We're going through it again. We're going to go through it a third time. And I went through it myself. So would I go back and do it again myself? No. And neither would you. It was horrible. But especially for girls, because girls are, God bless them, the worst. There was a book written, and this is a favor, y'all. There's a book written by Katty Kay and Claire Shipman called The Confidence Code. And it was written for women. And a lot of women read it, and we were like, holy crap, yes. And read it, and we're like, God, I wish I'd had this when I was 12. I wish I'd had this when I was younger and had this knowledge, this information. This would have been fantastic to help guide me through those years. So, mercifully, I didn't have it for Kinley, but I hadn't had it in time for Ava. And before her 5th grade year, which is actually the perfect time to do this. 5th grade's where it starts, y'all. Or for us, it did both times. But a lot of us wrote to them and said, wow, this would be great to have for kids. So they wrote a second book called The Confidence Code for Girls. Taking risks, messing up, and becoming your amazingly imperfect, totally powerful self by Katty Kay and Claire Shipman. You guys, it's written for kids. It's not a hard read. It's an easy read, and it talks about different situations that you find yourself in and how to handle them. And they talk about 3 different girls in the book. Let's see if I can find the picture. 3 different girls in the book, and I forget their names. And they talk about these situations and how each type of girl, because they, talk about what the girl is like, how each one of those girls, based on her level of confidence, would handle that situation and which one is the best way to handle it. And there were exercises throughout the book, like not homework, but like exercises. And that summer, I would come home from work and Ava would have her homework already. I mean, she's like, Mom, I did it and this is amazing. And all these different pages earmarked that she wants. This one's on failure, epic fail, chapter 3. And how to deal with when you fail and how to fail forward and how it's a learning experience and it's not anything to be ashamed of. I'm trying to look at another one she has. Noticing who your true friends are. It's just a really, really great book for any of you who have daughters, granddaughters, sisters going through this stage of life where they're struggling with confidence, or maybe they're insecure and they're being a little cocky because they're trying to be overconfident because they're whatever. Fabulous book. Nobody's giving me kickback. Just a fabulous book. So that's really all I have for tonight. We were talking about confidence and how that's such a fine line to walk and how to know the difference. And I refer to this book all the time, and she relates to it because she's read it and she loved it. And so if you get a chance, go to your library, go to Amazon. It's a fantastic book. You guys have a wonderful night.